Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And I think my voice is a little less squeaky now. I'm feeling a lot better. I might go out in the garden this weekend in the nice bitter cold and prune my rose down for spring. Right, so I'm up with another project share from KLJUYP, and at the end of this, I've only done one project. I'm going to share a personal haul that came in yesterday, and I have actually used part of my personal haul for this project because I liked it so much. So here it is. So that is the gnome. I'm pretty sure that that's a Nicole design, that little rabbit gnome, and it comes with a little chocolate bunny, and it comes with a carrot, and it comes with its Easter egg, and it also comes with little hearts. So try and, because my hands are still a bit shaky, I don't want everything going blurred on you. And I just coloured the whole thing in using my markers. This background paper is Echo Park Snap Click Supply again. Did that. It's a tongue twister. And basically just buying the paper pads that you like online and printing them off yourself. Now, this is part of my personal haul, and I think I'm covered in glue all over my fingers. I'm going to peel that off, actually, because that doesn't look very nice. Ooh, no. And get rid of that. And I got myself this wooden frame that's also comes with a window frame and also the little scrolly part that I put some of my Gold's glitter gel pen on and some chocolate brown marker because I wanted it to tie in with my bunny down there. And I just think that's absolutely adorable. So I'm going to measure the gnome, and then I'll show you my personal haul and measure that frame. Right, so made up, there are 3 different head configurations for this gnome. It's a fraction under 3.5 inches. So you can have the ears going off in different directions if you want to. And of course you could also have a little red nose, but I've done mine pink. And that is, let me get that correct. I'm doing the width of the feet. I'm going to say 1 3/4 inches wide. So that is my little gnome from the gnome set. I mean, I did use all of the elements, i.e. the carrot, the egg, the bunny, the hearts, but I only did one of the gnomes because I just wanted to use my frame. And I'll give you a close-up of that now because I'm going to show you my personal haul. And I'm somebody, I don't know if you like them, but I love wood grain items. And I am up with a haul on Monday from MX Art. And there is some absolutely amazing wood grain items in that I'm really looking forward to using because they're just going to be a great backdrop for gnomes and critters. Right, so I'm going into my personal haul, and this is what it is. It is a frame that comes with a window, and if I shake that piece down without losing the frame, you can see you also get a separate little scrolly bit. You don't have to use it, but the window frame does fit inside of that. If I can shake that piece around, you can have it that way or you can put it the other way. But I just thought that was really, really cute. I've got the wood grain alphabet, which is going to look really nice with this. And I'm going to say it's 4 inches by 5.5 inches. It's just like a tiny, tiny fraction over in each direction. So I treated myself to that. And then I'm digging into the envelope because they're still in there. And I got myself another frame. This time it's a sort of, I don't know what you call that. It's just line engraved, isn't it? But it comes with all of these other little portrait frame elements, photo corners, and you've also, if I can get a close in there, you've got like little screws that you can pop into the corners of things, and another little frame. Just absolutely love it. These were not expensive. I mean, they were like a couple of bucks or something. And of course, I always link below. This one is 4.5 by 6.5. So, you know, that would be a little mini album cover as well if you wanted to. but love that it's got matching photo corners and love these tiny little elements. Really, really like that. So I've got 2 frames. I'm going back into my envelope here, and I got this one, which is a journal cover. So I am going to measure this in a second. You can cut a frame or a cover with a little wibbly wobbly edge afterwards. You've also got one that's going to cut a pocket slit. And this section here is the actual closure for your little journal album. And you've got the stitch holes here for threading your elastic through. So you will quite literally cut that. You'll fold it in half. And this piece here, well, you'll see it on the website, it keeps your little journal album closed. But made up, I'm going to have a good inspection of that, because that's the depth of it. So I'm going to tell you how thick your pages can be. 3/4 of an inch. Is that correct? Let me hold that into the light. My eyesight's not too good today. Yeah, I'm going to say you can make a journal that's 3/4 of an inch thick, but once made and folded in half, you're going to have a journal that is 3.5 inches by 5.25 inches. I think that's correct. I mean, folding it in half, I mean, you've got to take up the depth of it. So I'm going to say that's about accurate, but I just think that's a lovely size. So I treated myself to that. And then I got myself something, and I think they're sold out. This is all from the same seller. I try to do that because then you get your postage discounts and everything else. So I tend to concentrate on sellers. And this is the wave edge pocket, and you can see you've got the scallop edge here to do on a page. And when this is all tucked up, it does fit this album. Excuse my throat. But I am pretty sure that this one is sold out. If I can find it, I'll link it. But it would create a pocket on the inside of your album to thread your book into, or it's just going to create pockets to, you know, just fill up with ephemera and stuff like that. But I'll measure it in case I find it. And I won't do the full length of the die. I'll do what I'm going to guess is the finished product. And I reckon when cut and folded, you're looking at 5 1/8. And then the depth, you're looking at 2 inches. And as I said, it does fit this album. So it would create the pockets to slide your book into. And next up, digging into my little envelope here. I don't want to miss anything. I've got a couple of small items in here. Just going to get them out. I got myself some more photo corners, and this will actually cut 8. Yeah, it severs them through. So you've got 2, 4, 6. So that will cut 8 photo corners at a time, and you can glue them down on your page and thread into those little apertures there, or you can just sort of like glue around the edge here and tuck in just like regular page corners. So I really like those. And then I got myself some little prim hearts with the word love there. And you've got separate little hearts and sort of like squishy splashy stars, which I thought were really sweet. So I got that. And then I got myself a little lace panel, which, you know, you can just cut that into a pocket or a page or anything. So it doesn't sort of like cut a design out, it cuts into. So if I put that on a big page, it's going to cut that little floral section into that page and remain in there. So I really like that because I do like lacy stuff, and I will measure that for you. And it is 3 3/4 inches by 3 inches. So, you know, you could use it a couple of times, but I'm probably just going to sort of like cut it into my pages for my album. And then next up, one of my loves is sort of like crochet knit type doilies, and this is a set of 2, and it's just really, really pretty. Absolutely love it. And the biggest one is, I'm going to say 3 1/8, and then the smallest one 2 1/4. But you know, you can stack those up or anything, cut in felt to stick down on your journal page, because you don't have to use cardstock all the time. You can switch up your textures, and I just think that's really, really pretty. So that is my personal haul, and that is my project. And we are at the weekend, and I am going to be up on Monday with an absolutely huge MX Art design team haul. Have an absolutely awesome weekend. As usual, all links below. Bye.